Hello everyone. So we are going to discuss this question of GATE 2007 on operating system. This is a CPU scheduling question of shortest remaining time first algorithm. So before jumping on to the question, let's first discuss what is shortest remaining time first algorithm says. So shortest remaining time first algorithm is basically based on burst time or execution time, and it is preemptive. Preemptive means forcefully stopping one process and starting another process. So in what condition does it preempt? In what condition does it change a process from running state to ready state? Okay, that's what preemptive means. From running state, the process will come back to ready state. Okay, so what will be the condition? See, so suppose P1 is running. Okay, suppose P1 is running and another process P2 comes whose arrival time is suppose 2. Okay, so now at the time 2 units, what we are going to check? We are going to check remaining time for P1 and we are going to check burst time or execution time of P2. Whichever will be less from them will be considered. Okay, if the remaining time is less, then P1 will continue the execution, and if the burst time of P2 is less, then P1 will come back to ready state and P2 will go into running state. That is, we will start the P2 process. Okay, so let's now solve this question. In this question, these are arrival time, these are execution time or the burst time. So see, we will create a Gantt chart. Okay, so at arrival time 0, only the process P1 has come. Okay, and its execution time is still 20 units. But you can see before this completion of these 20 units, this process P2 will come at time duration 15 only. Okay, so at time duration 15 we are going to check which is less, burst time of P2 is less or a completion time remaining time of P1 is less. If we see at 15, the completion time of P1, remaining time of P1 will be 20 minus 15, 5, and the burst time of P2 is 25. So P1 is less, so it will continue its execution until the time 20 units. Okay, so P1 has completed the execution. P1 is done. Now at 20 units of time, which all processes have arrived? Only the process P2 has arrived. Okay, so of course P2 will come here. Now the next process arrival time is 30. So at this point of 30 units of time, we will check the remaining time of P2 and burst time of P3. Remaining time of P2 will be, this P2 time execution time was 25 and we have run 10 units, so remaining time will be 15 and burst time of P3 is 10. Which one is less? 10 is less. So now we will stop the process P2, we will preempt the process P2 at 30 and we will start the process P3. Now P3 will come here. Okay, so at the time 30, P3 has come. Now we have run P2 for how much units? For 10 units, right? So execution time for P2 is left 10 units, and now at P3 the execution time of P3 is 10 units, so it will run till time 40. Okay, so P1 is completed now and P3 has completed now. Now at time 40, which all processes are left with us? We have only process P2 because arrival time of P4 is 45. So at time 40, we will run this process P2, and at the time of 45, we will check remaining time of P2 and burst time of P4. So remaining time of P2 will be 10 minus 5, 5, and burst time of P4 will be 15. Which one is less? P2 is less, so we will continue executing the process P2 until its burst time. What was its burst time? It was 10 units. So it will be continued for 10 units. Sorry, I have made some mistake here. It will be 15. Because earlier P2 was run for 10 units and 25 minus 10 is 15. So it will be 15 units. So now P2 will run for 15 units. 40 plus 15 will be 55. Till the time duration of 55, P2 will run. So now P2 is also completed. Only P4 is left. For the remaining time, P4 will run up to execution time 15. So 55 plus 15 will be 70. So the question was, consider the arrival time and what is the total waiting time of process P2. Let's find out the waiting time of process P2. So first of all, we will see completion time of all these three. Completion time of P1 is 20. Completion time of P2 is 55. Completion time of P3 is 40. This one. Completion time of P4 is 70. Now we will see turnaround time. What is turnaround time? Completion time minus arrival time. So 20 minus 0 is 20. 55 minus 15 will be 40. And 40 minus 30 is 10. And 70 minus 45 is 25. Now we will see the waiting time. What is waiting time? Waiting time is turnaround time minus burst time. So 20 turnaround time minus burst time. 20 minus 20 is 0. 40 minus 25 is 15. And this 10 minus 10 is again 0. And this 25 minus 15 will be 10. So now they have asked the waiting time for process P2. And waiting time for process P2 is this 15. So correct answer will be option B, 15. Okay everyone, thank you.